Hello, Flagler County. Bob Pickering here at the Emergency Operations Center, bringing you the latest Flagler weather update. Just a reminder, I'm not a meteorologist. All the weather information I present comes from the National Weather Service. Let's go and take a look what's going on as we start this week. A low pressure system developing in the southeast, and that's going to have an influence on our weather. It's also going to give another potent northeaster to the folks in New England. If you have any travel plans this way to the northeast, just be aware of that. It might impact your travel plans. And as this system's going to wrap up, and as it does, remember, low pressure rotates like this. We have a large, strong, high pressure system. It rotates like that. So the pressure differences between these two is going to allow the wind in the air just to funnel quickly in behind this departing storm system. It's going to turn things rather blustery here across Flagler County as we go through the next day or so. But as we get to the middle part of the week, you're going to see another cold front moving through the area, and you're going to see a series of these reinforcing cold fronts going to keep things rather cool, dry, and settled as we go through the majority of the week ahead. So let's take a look how things are as they are right now. Take a look at the National Weather Service information. This is the weather radar, and again, this is as of Monday, just so we have the time on there, as of 9 a.m. And you can see the rain and everything moving across here. This is some patchy light rain, and this is the remains in the last part of that weather system that's moving through the region. You might see a few more patches of light rain, but looking at our satellite imagery now, you can see the thicker cloud associated with that rain. You see the sun coming up too, lightening up the clouds, but all of this is going to scoot through. You can see here these other clouds. This is some cooler air. It's moving through across some warm air, and that's going to be moving across here, and as it does, those winds are going to increase as that low pressure tightens up off the east coast, and high pressure builds in from the north, and it's going to allow for those winds to really pick up across Flagler County, turning things blustery as we get to the afternoon. So how do things look this week here in Flagler County? A chance of showers early, and then clearing and blustery on Monday, and then cool and dry for the balance of the week, and maybe warming up a little bit towards the weekend. It'll be breezy at times though through the week, maybe about Wednesday when that next front comes through. So Monday, how the morning's going to start off with plenty of cloud, maybe some patchy light rain as we just saw on the radar, but that cloud will begin to break up, revealing sunny spells in the afternoon. High temperatures getting up into the 60s, and those temperatures will probably be more likely in the morning, and those temperatures will fall once we get into the afternoon, and then at night rather chilly, lows in the 40s, and again, as I said earlier, becoming quite blustery in the afternoon. So if you have anything that's really loose, lightweight items out in the yard, you might want to pick those up. Those might get blown about. You don't want your trash can blown down the street. So looking at the rest of the week, largely sunny, maybe some patchy cloud from time to time, but not looking bad at all. Rather cool though, highs in the mid 60s or so, low temperatures near 40. Some nights will be a little cooler than others. You might see a few nights where we get down in the 30s, some other nights in the lower to mid 40s, and it will be breezy at times too. Probably the best chance of that maybe on Wednesday with that second cold front coming through, but again, it will be a dry front. Now Friday, things warm up just a little bit, highs in the lower 70s, lows in the upper 40s and near 50, and the weekend's looking fantastic, highs in the mid 70s, lows in the mid 50s, and largely sunny. At the beaches, surf 2 to 3 feet, surf temperature 68 degrees, low risk of rip currents, moderate to high UV index. Folks, with those gusty winds gusting up to gale force out over the coastal waters, you don't want to be going out there in a small boat today, but conditions will improve this week. Just a reminder on our warning systems, it's important to stay connected to us in the event there is an emergency, and one of the ways you can do that is to sign up for Alert Flagler. It's our notification system. It'll call you on the phone should there be an emergency or a weather emergency in Flagler County. Weather radios, that's old school technology, but they still work really, really well. So those weather radios are really well. Smartphones are all tied into the wireless emergency alert system to let you know of high hazard warnings. But if you want to get all the other weather notifications, there's all kinds of applications you can download on your smartphone to keep you updated on what's going on with the weather. And it goes above all else, have a plan of action. Know what to do should that tornado warning, thunderstorm warning, or whatever, should there be an emergency, have an emergency plan for you and your family. So folks, remember, weather's always changing, so stay informed. You go to flaglercounty.org, click on webcams and weather, and that will also get you to our sign up place for the Alert Flagler. If you go click on that webcams and weather tab, you will see the tab for Alert Flagler. You can sign up for that. Again, it's completely free. It will call you on the phone should there be an emergency. Again, we talked about the weather radios. Now you can also watch us on Spectrum by going to channel 492, and if you call up YouTube, type in Flagler County, you can find our YouTube channel as well. That's going to wrap things up from the EOC. Have a wonderful day.